We were all kids from good families. We played together, we grew up together, and in 1999,
Every day I'm hustling.
we were all living our own version of the American dream.
Oh, you see that?
You were such a nice boy. What happened?
Hollywood, man. It'll get you.
What up, Jake? You know that thing I told you I was gonna take care of?
What happened?
That's a washout.
Okay, well, I still gotta get paid.
Pop star Justin Timberlake is on his way to becoming movie star Justin Timberlake, playing a good kid who goes bad in Alpha Dog when a kidnapping goes bad.
You have everyone else fooled around here, but I ain't buying it.
Timberlake was advised not to make his big screen debut in Alpha Dog. They wanted him to play a good kid on the block. He said, no dog.
I didn't do anything.
Kid's older brother owes money, and Johnny's holding him like a marker or something until he gets paid.
So you're like ransom or something. That's hot.
Exactly. I think that I've sort of made a career out of doing things that I shouldn't do on paper. I mean, when I kind of started doing solo work as a musician, it's like the group that I was in was sort of at the peak. And there was a lot of people that were like, you're crazy to do this, you know, like, ride this thing out. And for me, it's all about inspiration. I mean, as sort of hokey as that might sound, it really, you know, it's really all about inspiration.
But what if I were to offer you $2,500 just to kill the kid? Kill him? Are you insane? That's a joke, right?
And this movie just, it stuck with me after I read it. And then after I started researching the real story behind what this was based off of, I just, like, I had to be a part of it.
I really need to talk to you, Lord. Since the last time we talked, the walk has been hard.
What if I said you could jump on a bus, catch a ride home? I don't want to cause any problems for my brother.
Lord, give me a sign.
It is a real story about real kids who make some really bad decisions and end up killing an innocent kid.
They could be in a lot of trouble. You can't just take a kid.
That's what I told you.
This kid has been kidnapped.
Hey, chill out. I've gotten a lot of questions like, is this a hard part to play? I'm like, no, I grew up around, everyone grew up around these types of people, you know? They're in every type of culture.
You gotta do this, man. You don't have a choice.
I'm not going to prison.
Frank, what's going on?
Lots of films lead you a certain way to say, okay, this is what you should take away from this movie, but this movie doesn't do that.
Sure.
This movie says, you know, take what you take away from it.
I've been here since 10 o'clock this morning.
Oh! I asked you a question. Do you see the moon, Elvis?
It's definitely daylight.
Hey, I'll show you my moon.
The situation in this film is similar to something like Columbine. And it's very easy to blame it on, you know, what entertainment has done to culture, but that's not what this film is about. You know, this film is about misguidance, it's about loss of perspective, but it's, you know, kids gain loss of perspective from far more than just music or movies, you know? They gain loss of perspective through misguidance from their parents.
Parents, absolutely.
Yesterday, he offered me $2,500 to kill the kid.
What?
Right. Kill him. Well, first you give me mouth, and now you give me tears? Of course I'm not gonna do it. I told him. I'm just saying, that's how spun he is.
How did you turn out so well?
I have great parents. I don't know, I'm still turning out. Let me work on it.
Justin has already scored his next role on film. He'll be lending his speaking voice to Shrek the Third. But he has no plans to give up his singing voice that has made him a superstar.
I'd like to have a happy marriage. You know, I haven't thought much about it. I mean, that's sort of the beauty of getting to kind of be lucky enough to have this career is I'd like to just move from project to project based on inspiration. I could see taking out, you know, 5 years to do film. I could totally see doing that. But I think a happy marriage between the two seems, in a perfect world, seems like it would be nice. I got it under control. I got it under control, all right? Say it. Say you, Frankie, have it under control. Say it.
Lord, give me a sign.
That's all the time we have for this week's show. Thanks for yours. And we'll see you next time when Hollywood One-on-One takes you to the stars.
I would never rat you guys out.
Yeah, we know that, man.